Hi, this is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to welcome you to my weekly live video. And in today's session, I would like to talk about personal development. And the topic is the common denominator of success. Now, this is a very important topic if you want success. Now, before I start, can I see a show of hand? How many of you here want to achieve success? I know some of you may say that this is a very stupid question, but the truth is that you realize that some people don't even know what they want in life. All right, so they go through life floating around, all right, without knowing where to go. And, they live a life of default, they live a life of chance. They don't design their own life. But the truth is that if you want to be successful, you need to be able to design your life and do things that can make you successful. Okay? Now, there is a secret that I want to share with you. It is called the common denominator of success. Now, what is the common denominator of success? It's a very simple concept. This is a common denominator of success is what? Do what 95% do not want to do. Now, if you find out what the 95% of the people do not do and you do it, you can become successful because there is no competition whatsoever. All right, 95% of the people don't like to do it, you do it. So there is no competition and success is yours. All right, now that is what the common denominator of success is about, doing things that other people don't like to do. Now let's have a look at some things the 95% do. All right, and basically, if you do the opposite of it, then you can become successful. All right, let's have a look at it. There are 10 items here I listed. Number one, most people do not set goals. 95% of the people do not set goals. So if you become 5% of the people and set goal, then there's no competition. Success is yours for the taking. Don't you think so? Okay. Number two, most people do not take massive action. They talk about it all the time, they complain about things and so on, but they never take action. So once you don't take action, 95% of the people are like that. So you become the 5% who does take action. There is no competition whatsoever, and success is guaranteed to be yours. Okay, that's the second thing. Number three, most people associate with everybody outside there. All right, they don't choose who they associate with. They associate with people that makes them feel good. All right, so they associate with people who make them feel good. But the people who want to be successful, they choose who they associate with. All right, so become the 5% who choose who they associate with. Now, who do you associate with is very simple. Associate with people who are successful. Then you become successful. Okay, it's as simple as that. Like Jim Rohn say, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend most of your time with. Okay, number 4, most people hate to make decisions. I mentioned this many times before. People don't like to make decisions because they fear that they make the wrong decision. So you got to be in the 5% category of people who like to make decisions. All right, if you are a decision maker, you become the 5%. And therefore, there is no competition outside there and success is guaranteed to be yours. All right, learn how to make decisions. I know. Some decision you make, you may not like the outcome, okay? But nonetheless, you have to learn how to make decisions. All right, without making decisions, your life is determined by other people, by environment, by circumstances, and so on. Okay? Now, number 5, most people do not like to take risks. They want to play it safe. All right, they look around and wait for the right moment. They don't want to take risks. Now, you want to be successful, you got to fall into the 5% of people who are risk taker. You got to take risks. There's no 100% guarantee in life. All right, you got to take risks, but learn how to take calculated risks if you want to be successful. All right, I mean, taking risks is very important. You do not know the outcome. So if you don't take risk, then you will do nothing about it. All right, just an example that I want to give you. All right, if you leave the house with a car, all right, you leave the house and then you go to the first traffic light And when the traffic light is red, you will stop. When it's green, then you go, right? But if you want to wait for all the traffic light to be green before you move out of your house, you're going to wait for the rest of your life. Don't you think so? All right, so you got to take a risk and move on. Okay, number 6. Most people are not willing to change. They fear change. They like to be the same all the time. Most of the time, they are in the comfort zone. They do not want to take risks and they do not want to change. They feel that, it's very uncomfortable to change. It's safer to be where they are. Now, if you want to be successful, you must be willing to change. Change for the better. All right, change, of course, involves uncertainties, involves, you become uncomfortable when you want to change as well, right? But you got to be willing to change. Make change. Regardless of whatever you do, make changes. Even in what you do in your business, in your profession, or whatever you are doing, right? You got to change. Okay, try new things. Number 7, interest versus commitment. Most people outside there, they only have interest. Oh, Richard, I want to be successful. Yeah, they have interest, but they don't have the commitment. Okay, commitment means you do whatever it takes to become successful. Most people only have interest, don't have the commitment. So you know that 95% of the people only have interest. So you want to be successful, be in the 5% of people who have commitment. Do whatever it takes. As simple as that. So actually, the common denominator of success is very simple. Just do what the 95% do not like to do. Okay, number 8, habits. We are all creatures of habit. Don't you think so? And we unconsciously, through all the years, you pick up all the bad habits. That's why 95% of the people outside there do not succeed. They do not choose positive habits. They only let the habit cultivate. It become a program in their life. Okay, it become program in their life, and they are programmed to fail unless you change your habit. So 95% do not like change because they want to be secure. They want to be safe. They like it where it is. Okay, so you got to learn how to get rid of your bad habits and change to good habits. It will take time, over a period of time. Then you got to consciously do it. Will yourself to change. Okay, number 8. Number 9, I want to talk about activities versus accomplishments. When you ask people, they will say they're busy all the time. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? They say they're busy because why? Activity. Their life is full of activities from morning to night. Activities. But do you realize that activities will not make you successful? Activities does not mean accomplishment. Most people have the wrong idea that if they have a lot of activity, they do a lot of things, they will accomplish something. No, the truth is that activities is not equals to accomplishment. All right, I'm sure you've seen the hamster in the hamster wheel, right? Going round and round and round and round. Now, there are a lot of activities there, right? A lot of activities, but at the end of the day, the hamster is still in the same spot, not going anywhere. A lot of people are like that in life, don't you think so? Are you one of them? All right, activities is not accomplishment, okay? It must be specific activity, productive activities that can bring you from where you are now towards your goal or your dream or your desire. That's what it is. So activities must be productive, must be something that is going to bring you forward. Now, I like to talk about social media, right? Most of you are on Facebook, let's say, all right? If you're on Facebook and, you watch cat video, dog video, you play games and so on, a lot of activities, but will it make you successful? No, it's not accomplishment. All right, activities doesn't mean accomplishment. Accomplishment means specific activities, productive activities that will make you move towards your goal. Activities like, talking to people, prospecting, making new friends, communicating with people on Facebook. That is what's going to make you successful. All right. And lastly, number 10, most people do not like to lead. All right. That's the truth. They like to follow because it's easy to follow than to lead. Don't you think so? But between a follower and a leader, who gets paid more? Simple question. Who gets paid more? The follower or the leader? Of course, the leader gets paid more. So you want to be paid more, then learn how to be a leader to lead others. All right, especially in the business of network marketing. It is not much of a business of sales. All right, it is a leadership business. You learn to be a leader to lead other people. So you got to be a leader. That's the most important thing. If you want to be successful, most people, 95% outside there, they don't like to lead because, it is a hassle to lead people. They rather follow. But if you want to earn the big money like the leaders outside there, then you got to learn how to become a leader, and only 5%. All right, so become the 5%. Okay, so that is a very simple sharing, but I know that it is very simple, but it is very meaningful, because what I talk about today is the common denominator of success. Okay, there is no secret. Only do things that the 95% do not like to do, and you'll be exceptional. There's no competition whatsoever, because 95% of the people are doing the thing year in and year out, the same thing, like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing year in and year out, expecting a different result, which will not happen. You got to do things different. Be in the 5% category if you want to be successful. Okay, what are the 10 things that are activities that I mentioned here? Number one, making goals. Number two, taking massive action. Number three, choose who you associate with. Number four, decision. Make decision. All right. Number five, be a risk taker. Number six, change. You have to change. All right. Everything change. Okay. Nothing is stagnant. And number seven, you must be committed to what you do, not just having interest. Number eight, habits is very important. We are creatures of habit. Okay, change to positive and good habits. Number nine, activities is not accomplishment. Activities is not accomplishment. You got to do things that are productive, all right, that are going to bring you forward towards your goal. Number 10, last one, most people don't like to lead. So you want to be successful, you want to be in the 5% category, learn how to become a leader, as simple as that. Okay, so that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something here. If you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. I appreciate the time that you spend with me here. Today, it is Monday here in Malaysia, and I will see you again on Friday for another session of my live video. So this is Richard Quack wishing you good night and goodbye.